That's why, with only a handful of Tennessee school districts still waiting to open, we're keeping close track on how the pandemic will play out there.
9 schools are now closed to in-person learning statewide because of outbreaks inside their buildings. News Channel 5 Chief Investigative Reporter Phil Williams was at the governor's weekly news briefing. Phil.
Well, Vicki, as you mentioned, 9 schools have now been forced to close, 5 of them right here in the mid-state. Let's take a look at where those are. In Bedford County, Shelbyville Central High School and Liberty Elementary have now moved to virtual learning, according to the state. In Marshall County, you've got Cornersville High School and Marshall County High. In Murray, the state says Baker Elementary is closed due to a COVID outbreak. There are also schools in Gibson County, Henderson County, McNairy County, and Lenore City. It comes as the state still hasn't found a way to be more transparent about when COVID-19 first emerges in our schools.
The best point of contact right now is the school district itself. The school district is empowered with permission from their board attorney to share any information they want to do.
Now, Health Commissioner Lisa Piercy said her department still isn't clear that it can legally disclose when COVID cases are first found in schools so that parents can keep a closer eye on their children. But in some communities, districts are only telling families if they have documentation that their children were within 6 feet of an infected person for 15 minutes or more. Many experts say the virus can actually spread much farther in a closed classroom. So how are other families supposed to know? Piercy's advice was not very promising.
If the school board and the school itself doesn't want to disclose that information, I would suppose then the other information channels are less official through social media and word of mouth. There would not be any other official source of that. At this time, those are exactly the avenues we're pursuing.
Now, recently I asked the commissioner if the state was asking federal regulators for permission to disclose such information. She said they were not, but now both she and the governor say they are having those conversations. As to how long it might take to get answers, they said it could still be 2 weeks. Of course, we'll keep watching.
Thanks so much, Phil.